Hi guys, it's Christy with Puget Sound DockDogs. Alright, I've had a lot of people email about having problems registering for the Issaquah Salmon Days event, so I'm going to show you how to register for any of our Puget Sound events when the option to pre-register is there. So you first of all open up your browser and go to www.dockdogs.com, dockdogs.com. When you get there, you'll see a tab on the top. If you've never been here before, you're going to need to create a screen name. So click on the tab on the top that says Login, Register, or Members, and it's going to bring a drop down spot here, and there's an option on the upper left hand corner to click Register. If you've been here before and you have a username and password, you can go ahead and enter that here. But if you've never been here before, regardless as to whether you are a national member or not, or worldwide member or Puget Sound DockDogs member, they're completely different. So click on the button that says Register, and in here you'll choose your username or your screen name. Go ahead and list your email, your password, and then their little security code that they have down here on the bottom. Once you've done that, make sure you select the bottom that says you agree to their terms and conditions, and then select Register. It will send an email to your email address, and there's an activation link I believe you'll need to click on, which will bring you back to DockDogs. It just verifies that yes, you are this person and that you are registering a screen name on dockdogs.com. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and go back to dockdogs.com again, the front page. Okay, and then again you're going to click on that login tab, and then go ahead and enter your brand new username and your password. Now we're going to go look for the event that we want to register for. Sometimes register events, upcoming events will be posted over here, but often those are only about a week out. So if you want to find other events, you can go up to the events tab here, and you can click on what you'd like. If you're looking for national events or affiliate club events, or you just want to see a calendar of all of the events across the country, we're going to select Event Calendar. And it's going to bring up the current month, September. So in order to get to next month's Issaquah Salmon Days event, which is October, we're going to select the October choice. And then we're going to scroll down until we see Issaquah Salmon Days is right here, October 1st and 2nd. You can click on either day, it doesn't matter, and that's going to bring up the event. What you could not see before or was not active was this little blurb right here that says register for this event. So we're going to go ahead, and now that you're got to have a screen name and are logged in, you have the option to actually click on that now. Now, I've been here before, so I have teams already listed. A team is considered one handler and one dog. So if Dad jumps muck, or Elizabeth jumps muck, or Christy jumps muck, those are three different teams. So each team has to be entered into the database. That's regardless as to whether you've ever been to an event before. If you've never pre-registered or registered using online registration, then you'll need to enter the team. You do that by going over to the right, and right over here we're going to click on New Team, and it's going to bring up a form that you need to fill out. Make sure that you filled out everything that has an asterisk next to it. So the handler is going to be the name of the individual. So if I'm going to be jumping muck, I'm going to go ahead and enter Christy, and I'm going to be putting all of my other information in here. But then when I scroll down to where the dog information is, we're going to enter he's registered. You do not have to enter that, and then we call him Muck. Make sure that you select their gender. If you do not know their birth date, just your best guesstimate to the month and year that that dog was born. That way they have at least an approximate age on the dog. Is it a veteran dog? That means is your dog over 8 years old? And then go ahead and select the drop down box with your dog's breed. If it's a mixed breed, I believe you can scroll all the way down to M for mixed breed. Right there for mixed. So if you're not sure what your dog is, or your dog was a rescue dog, then you can go ahead and select that. So we're going to continue down. If your dog has a title at this point, it's perfectly possible for for you have to never entered a dog into this database before, but you may have a title if you already have a national membership. So if you know what the title is, go ahead and enter that there. It's just going to make life easier for us when we do your registration. And if you have a nickname for your team, team names can be anything you want them to be. Our team name is the Brown Dog Corps, and you can just come up with something creative. Some people will name their teams individually with a handler and a dog, and some people will name their entire groups of dogs. Okay, you would hit submit here. I'm not going to fill it all the way out, but you would hit submit, and once you hit submit, that's going to bring you back to this page here again. You'll now see that your new team is entered on the left. So that's the one that you want to register, and you can go ahead and keep selecting new team and new team until you've entered everybody and all of the teams that you want to register at your next event, so that they all show up over here on the left. So once you've chosen which dog you want to enter, which team, so I'm going to enter Christy and Muck, and I'm going to select use the above team. It's going to bring up that same form and have us look at it again to make sure that it's accurate. The biggest thing to make sure of is right dog and right handler. Go ahead and click the submit button, and it's going to verify for a second time, yes, my information is correct, or I would like to start over. Now is where we select which waves we would like to compete in. So I'm going to compete with Muck in big air wave. That's the long distance jump where you throw the toy. I'm going to also compete with him in extreme vertical. That's the high jump. And then we're going to do the speed retrieve. That's the race to the end of the pool for the bumper. Once we've done that and I've selected my waves, I'm going to go ahead and select purchase waves. And you can select as many or as few waves as you'd like to compete in at any event, and you do not have to be there both days. You can select just one day. So once you've submit, it's going to bring up your essentially your bill, and you can also verify which waves to make sure that you're actually registered for the waves that you wanted to be registered in. It's also going to verify here the team. So there's Christy and Muck, so I want to make sure that, again, right handler and right dog, and then it's going to have your total amount due. Go ahead and select purchase, and here's where you're going to enter your credit card information. Once you've done that and you've selected charge it, you're registered. They will be sending you an email. It is definitely worthwhile to print that email out that verifies which waves that you're registered for and which dog and which handler, and bring that with you to whichever DockDogs event you come to. It's a good practice to get into, because that way if there's ever a problem, any kind of error, a mix-up with dog and handler, that way we have verification and we can fix it much quicker. Okay, well, I hope that helps you with the registration process. Be sure to register early. Registration typically closes about 4 or 5 days before an event. And save yourself $5 by registering online. And we'll see you on the dock.